welcome to another Mama and Maisie kitchen. This week we are going to make a very yummy 4th of July treat. This is something that is perfect for potlucks or barbecues or whatever your Independence Day celebration is. This is going to be a really good thing to make. It's quick, it's easy, it's only a few ingredients. And so we are going to make a red, white, and blue fruit salad. And so it has all 3 colors in it. It has red for watermelon, blueberries for the blue, and white chocolate chips. So I'll show you how to put it together, and then I will also type out some measurements. I don't usually measure things when I make this. I just eyeball it based on my preferences. But I will try to type it out so that way you know how much to put, and if you want to make it, you can try it. As you can see, Maisie is in some patriotic clothes today. Some red, white, and blue. Kind of pink, but yeah. And she's having a little snack while we do the video. She's having her baba and some apple and celery. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to slice up your watermelon. So I might edit some of this out because I just feel like whenever I cut something up like a watermelon, it's just awkward and there's no easy way to do it. Or there are easy ways, but I just not very good at doing it. So get a very sharp knife when you cut up your watermelon, or just buy your watermelon pre-cut. That's always a good way to go, but that's too expensive for us. So we buy the big one. We do it ourselves. Yes, yes. All right, here we go. Sorry you can't help with this, Maisie. Woo! Yeah! You want to work on that at all? One of the many things I love about Blair is that when he eats watermelon, he will eat it just like, I just have to slice it in half and give him a spoon, and he just eats it that way. So it's really nice because for me, I don't have to worry about awkwardly slicing up the watermelon at all. I can just cut it in half and call it good. Oh yeah. So you just want to cube it. So I always make these cuts, and I would say about inch cubes, inch by inch by inch. But I mean, that's what I say, but is that what I'm going to do? I don't know. This is the awkward part, Maisie. Apple? You're right, the apple could be like the white part of the flag. Okay. So this is about how big you should cut the watermelon. And I'm just putting it into a big bowl because we're gonna try to slice up this whole watermelon. I don't think I'll use the whole thing in this recipe just because it's gonna be a lot of cut up watermelon here, but we'll see how much we end up getting from this one watermelon. And my watermelon was about 15 pounds. All right, Maisie, you can help with this, sweetheart. This is a huge bowl. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, we're not putting these things in. Let's move your snacks out of the way because we actually don't want those going in there. Ah, thank you. No celery in this recipe, but that was a good job, Maisie. Okay, Maisie. Sorry, that bowl is blocking you. All right, sweetheart, will you put the watermelon in there for me? In here? Thank you. So good. Oh, like a seed snuck in there. We did buy a seedless watermelon, but looks like there is one in there. Bonus. Good job, Maisie. Good job. Wow, good job. All done with that bit, huh? Look at you multitasking. You've got your baba, having some afternoon baba, and you're also cooking. Yeah, put it in there. There you go. Yay! Good job. So yeah, if anyone knows of a better way or an easier way to cut watermelon, I feel like I see things on, I don't know, Instagram or Pinterest, and it all looks great when someone else does it. It's like, oh yeah, that's a really easy, good way to do it. And then I try and it's just not that way. Do you want to put that in there for me? Yeah. Help Mama out. You gonna eat it? Mmm. Oh, since you bit that one, don't put it in the bowl. Is it good? Mmm. It's a really good watermelon. Yeah. All right. So something just fun about this recipe is it's actually something my dad used to make for barbecues and things like that. He would just slice up the watermelon, put some blueberries in, and then some white chocolate chips, and we have this fruit salad. So that's where I got the idea from. It's just from my dad. He makes this for barbecues and things like that. It's just a really good summer treat. All right, so we've got half of our watermelon in here. And to the half of watermelon, we are going to add our blueberries. And this is a 6-ounce container of blueberries. Maisie, would you like to test one of these? Yeah. You love blueberries, huh? Okay, let's put them in here. Mmm. All right. Yummy. Okay, so this is a 6-ounce container, and that's about half. So I put it in. We're gonna give it a quick stir. Kind of see what our fruit distribution, looks like there. Good job. Do a little more. So I'm gonna say about 4 ounces. Very good. About 2/3 of this 6-ounce container, 4 ounces. Into there with half the watermelon that's been cubed. And then the most delicious part, the white chocolate chips. So I'm using white chocolate chips today, but I actually really like to use yogurt chips too. I usually only find those at health food stores in the bulk food section, which we went to the health food store today, but I left my list at home, my grocery list. I brought a list. I brought my to-do list for the day, which does not have my groceries on it. So yeah, I brought that and I forgot to get the yogurt chips. But when we went to our regular grocery store, I remembered that I forgot to get those. So I was able to get some white chocolate chips. So these are a little more indulgent. So use whatever you prefer. If you've got some yogurt chips around, or that sounds like something that's good to you, go ahead and use those. All right, Miss Maisie. Let's actually scoop this into a nice little serving dish, okay? Good job, Maisie. Okay, so because this is a huge thing of it, okay, you can do it. This is a huge container, and it's not that cute. And when you go to a barbecue, you're hosting people, you want things to look nice. So we're gonna put it in this serving dish before I add the chocolate chips. Just because this will keep for a few days, but you want to put the chips in right before you serve it or the day of, just because they get a little not so good and all the juice from the watermelon and from the blueberries. They start to break down and break apart, and they're just not as good. So you want to put those in right before you serve it or right before you go to the barbecue or whatever event you're going to. Okay, we're just going to scoop this in, Miss Maisie. So whenever I prepare this, I always do the chips. Usually when I get to wherever the event is, the potluck. So I just keep the blueberries and watermelon together in a big container in my fridge, and then I serve it up later in the day. All right, perfect. Okay, let's use a little measuring device to get this last bit done, Miss Maisie. Half a cup, I think that will work. So I've got probably half of that mixture. So this is about a quarter of a watermelon, maybe about 2 ounces of blueberries. Maisie, don't worry folks, we're gonna be the only ones eating this, so it's okay. But her hands are all over it. All right. Let's get our white chocolate chips. Would you like to try one of these, Miss Maisie? And try. I love how you're putting the watermelon in there. That's very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a half a cup. I think that's gonna be our magic number. And we're just going to sprinkle these over. That might be a little heavy on there. Oh well, who doesn't like more chocolate chips in something, even if it's white chocolate? All right, perfect. Yeah. All right, so that is our red, white, and blue fruit salad. Let me show everyone, okay? Oh, one more stir. All right, good job, Maisie. What did you think of the white chocolate chips? Yeah. Yeah. All right, there it is. So very festive, super easy and quick, and also something you don't have to feel too guilty about because fruit's good for you, right? So refreshing and yummy. Do you approve? Oh, I guess we should try it. I had my sister-in-law tell me that we should try things on screen because the rhubarb crisp I didn't try on screen, and so she would like to see how we react. All right, Miss, I should get a spoon. Why did I get a fork? So silly. All right, so I'll get a blueberry, I'll get a chocolate chip, and I'll get watermelon. Mmm. Mmm. Are you just picking out the chocolate chips? Well, good thing I put some extra in there. It's really good. Yeah, it's a good balance between, like, I don't know. There's some creaminess to it in the chocolate chips, and that's really yummy and good, and there's just a little bit of sweetness there. And then, of course, the watermelon's super sweet, but it's light, and same with the blueberries. They're a little bit more tart, so there's just a good balance. I feel like every flavor is yummy, and this is just an easy thing, too. So I think that's the best part of it, is this can be thrown together so fast. I can't tell you how many times just last minute someone said, oh hey, could you bring something tonight? Or maybe I offered last minute, do you need to bring anything? And yeah, this is great. As long as I can find watermelon, blueberries, and chocolate chips at the store, we're good to go. So that's it for this week's episode of Mama and Maisie Kitchen. All right, do you say bye-bye? Bye. Maisie, can you wave? Too busy. Bye. Bye. Wave bye-bye to the camera.
No.
No. Okay.
And that. Mm.